what? We have got another visitor here. It is interior designer Helen Austen. Good morning. I just love when you're here. Thanks for joining us.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
And we kind of match again today.
We do.
Which we love. Unintentionally there. But we're talking a little bit about, we're probably going to have some holiday visitors here soon. So how to make those guests just feel extra comfortable when they're at your home.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to start with the bedroom.
Okay.
So I like to offer a basket full of goodies and things you might need.
Yeah,
So this ranges, obviously we have some extra towels. These are in addition to what you already provide them. Hygiene products, because sometimes we run out or you forget things. And then extra medicine, I think, is a really good one because sometimes there are things that maybe a guest may not want to ask you for, and they may end up rifling through your medicine cabinet.
Oh gosh,
And so this prevents some of that. It prevents them from being embarrassed to ask you for it.
Okay.
Also, goodies, some snacks. I love providing something local. There's some Christopher Elbow chocolates in there too.
That's great.
So you it was like a little welcome gift as well. And then water. So these are like the things that kind of help make them just feel more at home. They don't have to ask for stuff. They just have all this goodness. And then it's like a big welcome hug.
And you always forget something.
We always do.
So you've got their back. This is amazing. And like you said, also just kind of keeps their hands out of your drawers.
It really does. It does. And then they don't have to ask for things and feel like they're inconveniencing you when they already know, like, it's a lot to host guests.
Yeah, okay, so that would be
helpful.
In the guest bedroom.
This is in the guest bedroom. You put it on the bed and it looks really nice. Like, it just looks like you've really planned over the top.
Yeah, almost like the hotels.
Yeah, so this is kind of one of those things, like a really nice hotel. What do they provide you? And what do they charge you a lot for, actually? Usually when those other things is an upcharge.
Sure, and those
But
mini
what are
bars.
those things that you really love and get that just make it feel really special?
Yeah.
So next, I like to make sure you provide chargers. So it doesn't have to be like a specific phone charger, but if you have these, it does phone, iPad, not iPad, phone, iPods, and your watch. So it does all of that. It doesn't matter what type or kind, it can do that. So this makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
I like to offer a sound machine. So this little sound machine is actually a travel one. And so what I do is, this is my travel one, and I pull it out for guests because I'm home, I'm not using it, and I can charge it. So I'm not buying an additional one. And this is in case, I'm an early riser, so I always feel like I'm disturbing my guests because no matter what, I wake up really early.
Yes,
so
I love that.
This is a way to be like, okay, if you need to drown out me like tinkering in the morning, I'm sorry, there's a sound machine.
Yeah, you're so thoughtful.
Bedside table, provide a little dish for jewelry and like a little catch-all is really great as well.
Okay, nice and organized. Now, this is a question I know I ask everywhere I go. What's the Wi-Fi code?
Exactly. Just frame it, put it out. Definitely put it in the guest bedroom, but I like to put this in the house. Yeah. Like in the living room or kind of in, a main gathering area so that everyone has an idea of,
So you got the network and the password, so they don't have to ask you a question. They feel very welcome and comfortable. Okay, love it. Moving on, what do we have here?
So I like to have a kitchen station as well. So this makes sure there are a few snacks, and then also make sure your guests can be properly caffeinated. So you have all the little pods for whatever coffee, artificial sweetener, because you don't want your guests getting hangry. Right. Sometimes we don't eat at the same time when we're hosting people. Plus, who doesn't need, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee here, and then they don't want to have to bother you for it, and then always extra water.
Yeah, that's a must. And then I see pillows here.
All right, so this goes back to the bedroom.
Okay.
So have extra pillows that have different density. So firm, medium, and one that is like flat as can be, which could be like a feather pillow. But this allows them to also select what they need, because a lot of us, we all have different sleep habits, sleep needs. Sure. So when you're out offering this, it just really is that extra thing that allows them to really feel restful at your house.
You literally think of everything. I want to come stay at your house, Miss Helen. I also see just a place to keep everything for luggage.
Most importantly, this prevents bed bugs. So
look at
you should be using your luggage rack. So use this in your own space when you are traveling, and then point it out to guests, because you don't want them putting a suitcase on the bed because it could spread them. And they are happening everywhere. Yes. Paris, there's an infestation. So have a luggage rack. It's worth it. You can buy them on Amazon. It's definitely something you want to invest in. Oh
my gosh, you are just so hospitable, like a hotel. So Helen is going to have you and your guests feeling wonderful. There are a ton more tips and just lots of inspiration on her website. It's pulled up right there for you. It is HelenAusten.com. Remember, Austen with an E-N. Helen, thank you so much.
Thank you.